Alright, so this is going to be a little tutorial on how to fight Rexes in the Isle. I noticed a lot of Spinos kind of have issues fighting Rexes, because, you know, it's a Rex. So you can see I don't even really go into ambush. I don't really care if I get my leg broken when fighting a Rex. I just got kind of lucky here and my leg wasn't broken. But when the Rex begins to chase me, I always run away, like when it turns around, to try and make him take extra bleed damage. So once my leg's broken, I always try to angle, so the Rex is kind of running into my face, so you'll see I'll spin around. He runs into my face, and I swing back around and hit his tail on exit. So he's going to go in for his double. I swing around. He runs through my face. I bite his tail. If you don't do this and hit his tail on exit, the Rex will win easily with like only third screen. So it's very key that you're doing this. It's always a close fight when you're fighting a good Rex that knows how to double bite. So you see he's going to go in for his double, but the tail nips luckily had landed during that fight and I was able to beat him there. Alright, so this one's for Rexes that like to stop in you. So me and Veg fight a fair bit here. And look, so as you see I didn't care. I got my leg broken first bite here. So I'll limp away, just trying to make him take that extra bleed damage. So he tried to break check me. But I just decided if the Rex is going to do that, I will just trade with the Rex. Because the Spino bites faster than the Rex, and the Rex will actually lose in a face tank battle with the Spino. So if he's going to stop in me, I'll just trade. And then when he runs through, I tail nip him. Just like I did there. He goes in, and look at that. So here's another fight with him. This was the fight right after. This is just to show, like, it's something that you can do consistently. So here we go again. Leg broken again. We're trading. I'm not moving. I don't care. If he wants to sit there, he'll lose. And he knows that, so he moves. He goes in for his doubles, but he always stops when he does his doubles, which is a mistake for Rexes to do. So that time he's realizing he's taking extra damage, so he starts to do run-throughs. But I'm hitting his tail whenever he runs out. And there we go. So this fight here is kind of where the Rex doesn't break my leg. So I'm very, very aggressive. This Aloe kind of jumped in. It didn't really matter in this fight, though. This Rex really liked to, they wanted to create distance, but they weren't creating enough distance. So I took advantage of this, as you'll see. So the Rex turns. I kind of run on an angle. Tries to snipe my side, but I was luckily able to sneak in there. Tries to snipe my side again. And now they're circle fighting me, and the fight's just over by this point. The Rex cannot circle fight the Spino whatsoever. It will lose. So this fight's interesting. So this is for fighting... I think this is the fight where the Rex wants to use ambush thrown at me all the time. Which can be very difficult to counter because it's very, very hard to get the Rex's tail when it has its ambush speed. So when he runs through me, it's very difficult to land the hits on him. But the counter to that, and this is why I always limp away, is so he takes the bleed damage. And when he's sprinting, he's actually taking more bleed damage. So as you'll see, he's about to go into ambush here. So I'm limping away. So I want him to take as much bleed damage as possible. I'm creating as much distance. So he runs at me. I make him run in my face. And then I swing on him. He made the mistake of stopping there. So then, here we go. He's going to get his ambush, I think, again here. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. So that time he just wanted to do a run through. So I just faced him, made him run into my face, and hit his tail. I don't know why he was 3-calling there, but you see... He's going to try and get his... I think he tries to get his ambush. Yeah, there you go. So he's trying to get his ambush speed. And I'm just limping away. And that time he didn't stop. And as you can see, I didn't actually hit his tail there. It's very, very difficult to hit the Rex's tail. And I think this is when the Rex was starting to panic because he was getting low. And that's because he's been running around so much. And as you can see, he died. And I think I was only like 3rd screen in this fight. So, Okay, so this was a very good Rex here that I was fighting. A Rex that knows how to double bite and was not letting me create a whole lot of distance. He's trying to line himself up on my side, but I make him run through my face. You do not want to let the Rex get side body. Kind of like what I did there. I made a little mistake. Because if you give the Rex middle body, then he just gets free hits when you do this. So you want him to run into your face and nip his tail and exit. So I'm going to spin around. And I always give right side when I'm doing this because some of the better Rexes can actually snipe your side by doing what I'm doing. When you look straight up, you hit further away. It only works on the left side hitbox though. So I give the right side so they can't do that to you. So this is a 2v1. Or not, sorry, 2v2. 2 Spinos versus 2 Rexes. And how Spinos can win. We're kind of lucky in this fight, as you'll notice. We don't get our legs broken right away in the first one. Which, I think we did 2 of these fights. But as you can see, he got really unlucky. 2 bites there, no leg break. And I'm just chasing the Rex. Trying to make sure that he's taking as much bleed damage, but he's trying to get my partner off his partner here. And then he accidentally kills his partner. Alright, so then he's gonna chase me. By this point though, like, I'm barely hurt, and there's still another Spino without a broken leg, so the fight is over here. So the Rexes were kind of unlucky in that one. So we do another fight after. And in this fight, they actually break both our legs first bite here. Normally I don't go for ambush, but I felt in this situation it was needed since there's 2 Rexes. So I go for it, legs broken. I see the other one coming in and I angle. I couldn't swing right because I felt because he had his ambush speed, he would hit me spinning around. So I kept left that time. So the Rexes made the mistake here of turning this basically into 2 1v1s. And then as you see, I'm just doing the tactic, forcing the Rex to run into my face and spinning around on him. By this point I've done too much damage to him, and as you can see that Rex dies, so now it's a 2v1. And by then it's just too late. And we got one more fight here. Vid's a really, really good Rex when it comes to fighting Spinos. And you'll see he does quite well. He gets unlucky and doesn't break my leg here. So I force him to run just to take extra bleed damage. He created enough distance, so I try to run away and get him to chase me. This tactic will work in survival too. I've done it multiple times in survival. I even have a video that you can go look where I fight a Rex and I do the same thing. So I run into the wall here and it messes me over, but it kind of messes him over too. I got some free bites because he had to run on an angle. This wall's gonna mess me over. I can't see, and yeah, he just gets some free bites there. I didn't even spin around. So with that wall kind of messed him over there. You're a little close. So there we go. So now the fight's a little more even. We're a little bit away from the wall. So he's landing his double hits here. But it was just too late. So making him run at the start there and take that extra bleed damage kind of came in clutch there. So I hope this little tutorial though helps you to fight Rex a little better. You're not going to win every fight. You know, these fights are always super close. Spino isn't normally going to win a Rex fight. I'm just kind of cheeky and know how to kill them. So, but yeah, if this helped you, maybe consider subscribing. If there's any other things you'd like to see me fight against, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.